All right, let's dive right in. We're about to talk about one of the most incredible secrets, one of the greatest gifts in the entire year. I'm talking about a night so powerful it can literally change everything. This is all about Surah Al-Qadr.
So let me just start by asking you a question. What if I told you that one special night was worth more than your entire lifetime? Seriously, just let that sink in for a second. All the good you could possibly do in a long life. What if you could get all that reward, and maybe even more, in just a single night?
Well, that's exactly what we're talking about here. The Quran tells us this one night is better than 1,000 months. 1,000 months. Do you know how long that is? That's over 83 years. It's basically a whole lifetime of worship, of rewards, all packed into just a few short hours. It's just mind-blowing, really.
Okay, so what is this night? What's it called, and why is it considered such an amazing gift from Allah? Let's get right into it and break it all down.
This night is called Layla Al-Qadr. Now that word Al-Qadr, it means the night of power or the night of glory. And the name itself gives you a huge clue, right? It tells you this night is packed with a special kind of power, a kind of honor that you just won't find at any other time of the year.
So where does all this power come from? Well, it all goes back to the single most pivotal event in Islamic history. This is the night, the very night that the first verses of the Quran began their journey from Allah down to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I mean, think about it. This wasn't just a book arriving. This was the beginning of the final guidance for all of humanity. The light for the world was essentially switched on this very night. And we know this for a fact because Allah tells us directly. Right there in the first verse of the surah, he says, "Indeed, it is we who sent this Quran down on the night of glory." It doesn't get any clearer than that. The connection between this night and the Quran is direct and so powerful.
So this whole chapter, this surah, it's basically Allah's personal message to us, explaining why this night is so unbelievably special. Let's dig into what he reveals about all its incredible blessings.
You know, what I find so amazing here is that Allah asks us a question. He says, and what will make you realize what the night of glory is? It's like he's saying, listen, you have no idea. Your mind can't even begin to grasp how amazing this is, but I'm about to give you a glimpse. It's designed to build our excitement, to make us lean in and really pay attention.
And then boom, he drops that incredible comparison. Any act of worship, any good deed you do on this one single night is better than if you had done it every single night for over 83 years. I mean, the math on that is just staggering. It's truly the ultimate spiritual opportunity of the year.
But it's not even just about the rewards, you know? The whole atmosphere, the whole vibe of the night actually changes. The surah tells us that thousands upon thousands of angels, they literally descend to the earth, bringing with them just waves of mercy. And get this, the great angel Jibril, the spirit, he's right there with them. They're bringing down Allah's decrees, His blessings, His decisions for the entire next year. And because of all this, the whole night, from sunset all the way to dawn, is just filled with peace. Total and complete peace. No evil can touch it.
Okay, that's just amazing, right? So the obvious next question is, how do we find this night? How do we get in on this incredible opportunity? Well, think of it like your own personal secret mission every single Ramadan.
Thankfully, we're given a huge clue. We're told to look for it somewhere within the last 10 nights of Ramadan. So that's it. That's our search window, the final 10 nights.
And we can narrow it down even more. We're encouraged to search especially hard on the odd-numbered nights. So we're talking about the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and 29th. Now, as you can see, a lot of people believe the 27th night is the most likely candidate. But here's the secret. The real wisdom is in the search itself. You want to be sure you catch it? You search on all of them. And while we'll never know for 100% certain, there are some signs you can look for, little clues. People who've experienced it say the night just feels different. It's incredibly peaceful, really calm. The weather is often pleasant. The moon might seem especially bright. But the biggest sign of all is an internal one. It's a feeling in your heart, a unique closeness and connection to Allah.
All right, so you're on the lookout. You're searching, you're paying attention to the signs, but what should you actually do to make the most of it? Let's get into the game plan.
It's beautifully simple. First, pray more than you usually do. Second, connect with the Quran. Read it. Listen to it. After all, this is its birthday. Third, make lots of dua. This is the time to pour your heart out and ask Allah for anything and everything you want. And fourth, give in charity. Even a tiny amount, because on this night, its reward is just off the charts.
And there is one very special dua that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us specifically for this night. It goes, Allahumma innaka afuwan tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Just think about that beautiful meaning. O Allah, you are the one who forgives, and you love to forgive, so please forgive me. It's just the most perfect thing you could possibly ask for.
And this is so important to remember. Don't worry if you're not 100% sure which night it is. The real goal is the search itself. By putting any effort and worshiping through all those last 10 nights, you are guaranteed to catch Layla Al-Qadr, and Allah rewards you for that sincere effort. The sincerity of your search is what really counts. So that leaves us with one final powerful question. Now that you know about this incredible gift, this night that's worth more than a lifetime, how are you going to prepare to search for it this Ramadan? What's your plan to capture its blessings?